Hello grade 10s, welcome to Business Studies, the subject that can make a difference in everybody's life. If you are not subscribed yet, then you are missing out. Thank you for choosing Business Studies. You will see that you have chosen a great subject which will not only challenge you, but place great rewards in your life. Maybe you want to start your own business one day. Or maybe you want to become the best in whatever career that you choose. But do you have what it takes? I believe that you do. And if anything, I hope that this video will help you find the motivation which you need to realize your greatness. I am very big on motivation, and a lot of the people I know are great entrepreneurs, or they are doing fantastic things in their respective careers. However it may be, I found that there are certain characteristics which they share. I want to talk about a few of these common traits which they share, and maybe you have one or two of these characteristics. Either way, I hope you enjoy it. Here are the 5 signs that you may be an entrepreneur. 1. You used to sell things as a kid. Almost all great entrepreneurs used to sell something. Whether it be on entrepreneurship days at school or just selling something at home. Whether it be printed t-shirts, having PlayStation stands, charging their parents for doing chores. The seed of entrepreneurship starts at an early age. Number 2, you feel this hunger inside of you. Every entrepreneur has an insatiable hunger inside of them, a need to do more and be more. Not everybody will understand you, and that is okay. We are not all built the same. Just as long as you know that this hunger is there. Number 3, you have some people you want to prove wrong. This may be one of those feelings you have deep inside of you. There are people who doubted you and made you feel like you are worth less than your true potential. Proving them wrong is on your checklist. All great people have this feeling. Frank Sinatra once said, "The best revenge is a massive success." Maybe you choosing business studies is a sign that you must get started on this incredible plan to find your success. Number 4, you enjoy learning. For some people, this may sound crazy. I mean, who loves learning? Well, for entrepreneurs, it makes all the sense. From watching a tutorial or reading a book on business, you know that learning from the experiences of others will push you forward in life and help you find the success you desire. Entrepreneurship and, well, any career in the modern world is characterized by continuous learning. The top performers listen to and read well over 50 books a year, whilst the average person last enjoyed a good book when they were still in school. Invest in yourself and keep on learning. Number 5, you love being in control. Some people love being in the driver's seat, and some people just love going where the wind blows. Entrepreneurs love being in control. They know that their success or their failures are all in their hands. Number 6, you look up to other great entrepreneurs. You are fascinated by people like Elon Musk with his innovation, Warren Buffett with his incredible wealth, Jack Ma and his incredible Chinese digital empire, Steve Jobs, Patrice Motsepe, your parents, and even many more. You see yourself in them, finding great ways to change the world and finding solutions to the most difficult issues in it. Well, if your personal heroes are world famous and have found ways to change the world, then maybe you are destined to find this greatness yourself. The path to entrepreneurship. There are many ways to skin a cat. Likewise, there are also many ways for one to become an entrepreneur. 1. You can start a new company. Over the years, I've noticed that a lot of people make the mistake of registering a new business before actually deciding what the business is going to do or how it is going to operate. Starting a company is easy. It's a process that costs at minimum 175 Rand through the CIPC. Planning on the company, considering the legal entity, funding, the risks associated with the type of the entity you choose. Now that is a different story. Number two, you can buy an already established business. Doing this mitigates some of the unknown risks associated with starting a new business from scratch. Finding a suitable location, finding loyal customers, and finding the right suppliers. Buying a new business does mean you will need to do a lot of research. For example, why is it being sold? Is the business profitable? The financial position of the business, the standing of the business with SARS, the South African Revenue Service, the agreements, rental or otherwise, which are in place, the customers, and the industry or the market in which the business operates in. Number three, you can buy a franchise. Some will say that buying a franchise is guaranteed success because all the research and the success of the parent company will guarantee your success. I would say do not jump in with your eyes closed. Do your due diligence and your research first. Number four, a family business. Sometimes businesses start out as a strategy and a method to survive, and the children of the entrepreneurs grow up to further the potential of the business. However, this is not always the case. Even so, there are many big shot companies which did actually start out as family businesses. The moral of the story? Do your research, plan accordingly. There is no easy road to success. The entrepreneurial business venture. All startups have the potential to make a profit and grow. But if they are innovative, have sound business objectives, and have a defined growth potential, then they will go beyond just survival. The different types of entrepreneurs. There are as many different classifications of entrepreneurs as there are stars in the sky. But we are only going to focus on the following four. The techno-entrepreneur. This entrepreneur focuses on the development and the progression of technology. 2. The tourism entrepreneur. This entrepreneur plays in the tourism industry. They create attractions or take people to attractions as a form of business. The social entrepreneur. These enterprising people look to solve social problems. Normally, non-government organizations fit in this category. I believe that people from this space make the best sales people out there. 4. The enviro entrepreneur. These entrepreneurs strive to create sustainable solutions for modern day environmental problems. South Africa is characterized by a high rate of inequality and unemployment, and this has been the case for many years. This has created fertile ground for a new breed of entrepreneur. And these new entrepreneurs include the following. 1. The youth entrepreneur. The government and concerned business people have created a public-private partnership which aims to empower young people like yourselves to pursue entrepreneurial goals. Companies like LEAP, EOH, and SAICA play an important role in this space. The informal entrepreneur. The limited access to resources and the lack of information, coupled with a need for survival, has given birth to the informal entrepreneur. They do not pay taxes in the normal sense, but their existence means that opportunity and economic development is happening in South Africa as a whole. Number 3, the emerging entrepreneurs. The word entrepreneur has come to become the most accurate description of this group. However, this should not be the case. These group of entrepreneurs should actually be those who come from the previously disadvantaged groups of South Africa. So, what are the characteristics of an entrepreneur? To be an entrepreneur, one has to be endowed or empowered with knowledge. One has to be everything, but also be wise enough to know that they cannot do it all alone. Some of the best characteristics to be held by an entrepreneur include 1. Determination and perseverance. Nothing comes easy in life or in business for that matter. You will always be under a lot of pressure. Just remember to breathe in and enjoy the journey. 2. Self-reliance and resourcefulness. No one will ever have your back like you. You have to know yourself and be able to motivate yourself. But that does not mean that you must cut out everybody. You must be able to network and have the foresight to be able to use that network. 3. Flexibility. Nothing stays the same. The only constant is change. You must therefore know how to delegate, communicate, coordinate, make decisions, motivate, and have excellent management skills of yourself and others. Number 4, creativity and innovation. As an entrepreneur, you must know that there will be problems all the time. So, because of this, you must always be able to think of creative ways of getting out of difficult situations and obviously to make a profit. Number 5, have a high risk tolerance. As an entrepreneur, risk is a part of your life. You will be risking your financial stability. Not only that, but you will also be risking your personal relationships. Do your research and move in a way which is meticulous and calculated. Number 6, you must be motivated. You have to find within yourself that one thing that will drive you, that will wake you up on cold mornings. Everything considered, you must have a clear vision, clear strategies, and a clear direction towards achieving your goals. Number 7, you must always look for opportunities. Looking for new opportunities is a way of life for any entrepreneur. This is all in an effort for finding profit and satisfying your customers' needs. So, now that we have spoken about some of the characteristics that make a successful entrepreneur, let's look at what it will take to grow an entrepreneurial venture. A business should make its stakeholders money, and key to doing this is developing a competitive advantage. So, how can you give your business a competitive advantage? Just as in life, your business will have growing pains. So knowing which stage of growth the business is in exactly will make it that more easier for you to manage expectations and the problems that you will encounter. Incubation. The idea is born, and the brickwork is going into preparing the idea for its manifestation into the real world. 2. Startup. The actual business is now happening. Providing a service, selling the product. It is actually happening. Many problems happen at this stage. Money is and will be an issue. Not enough is being made, or too much is being spent. What could go wrong? 3. Breakthrough. The business is now fully running. In this stage, you must be careful that production costs do not run away with you. A balance must be maintained. Problems such as cash flow, distribution, labor, skills, and production complications may manifest. 4. Maturity. Most of the problems have now been tackled. Distribution channels will now have been created. Relationships with most stakeholders will have been maintained. And a return on capital is starting to show itself. What could go wrong? Number 5. Decline or rejuvenation. The job never ends. At this stage, you will still have to fight to protect your competitive advantage or rejuvenate a dying business. Patience, innovation, strategy, and capital will be vital in this stage to keep the business alive. The entrepreneurial process. Identifying and evaluating an opportunity. The keywords in this stage is feasibility and viability. Can the idea be implemented practically, and does it make financial sense to carry on? To do this, research and a variety of research tools should be available and on hand. The determinant of which one to pick rests on time and cost. 2. Assessing the required resources. The business idea and the opportunities it presents will by far determine the resources required. A mastermind group, a team of knowledgeable people, can help in figuring out potential stumbling blocks. Developing the business plan. The business plan will to a large extent help in organizing your thoughts and in helping external funders to understand your vision for your business venture. Managing the entrepreneurial venture. Imagine that your business is a great big expensive ship. On this ship, you are responsible for hiring the right people, making sure that they do the right thing, and most importantly, you are responsible for plotting the direction to which this ship will go.